guys, welcome back to GNAG. I know it's been a while, but we got some. Well, we have a guest and Kaden. You know.
Hello. Yeah. Hi guys. Welcome back to GNAG, the show that reboots itself more than the DC universe. We're here. Got Cam today.
Hello.
I'm back as well. I finished my trip. Thank you for everyone who watched and helped with the well wishes. Appreciate you. But I'm here.
Yeah, we finally have him back in NC.
Yeah.
How's it feel to be back?
Feels different for sure. My allergies have been destroying me.
Oh yeah.
Literally, I can't get enough meds for that.
And
so
guys,
that's cool. That works.
Guys, we got somebody we didn't think we were going to.
Hi.
Mr. Shoulder. Totally missed.
I'm the guy from that one episode with all the Star Wars discussion that's probably going to happen again.
Everyone knows we just like him for his controversial opinions, especially based on Star Wars.
Honestly.
Cheers.
So you may notice the set is now different that we're in person. The camera quality is it's okay.
We're getting there.
Obviously, like we can only do so good with what we have. We're using the webcam that I was using. It's good. It's good enough.
It's getting there.
Yeah. We have a green screen here. I don't know if anything is on this green screen at the just
yet.
You
gotta throw in some random images now to demonstrate the green screen. Just like boom, explosions.
How about some Nyan Cat or like some
Yes.
keyboard?
I'll have some random stuff, but I think it'll just be like the word GNAG behind us, if nothing else. We'll see, and I don't know if we'll see what happens.
And eventually,
we'll see what happens.
We did not forget about the gaming channel. Don't worry about that. We are going to get some gaming videos up. We'll probably use this green screen for it, so stay tuned for that. And
I have a potential another podcast coming very, very soon. I'm not going to say what it is or who it's with, but there have been talks and discussions, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that when it comes around. But we do have, now that we're all back, we got a lot of content coming your guys' way.
We're going to start a professional chess podcast.
No.
I don't think anyone would watch that, but I would be so down.
I mean, you two, if you want to post that on the channel, be my guest. You know.
Just like a gaming channel, 1v1
board
chess.
games only gaming channel.
But just confuse everyone because when they click on it, the length is
we have a table. We have a table. We could literally play board games during the podcast if we wanted to.
Incredible.
Yeah,
it's almost like I literally suggested
I'm pretty sure he suggested that exact idea.
Shut up.
You saying you want to get wrecked in Clue on stream?
No, but we will wreck face some of us in code names.
Oh, code names.
Maybe next podcast should be a game, we pick a board game.
Game night.
Something that won't take forever, no risk or monopoly.
That sounds like shade against chess.
Yeah, it kind of does
some
sound
chess
like
shade.
Well, there's 3 of us.
Yeah, you can be the referee.
You're the one in the middle. You be the ref. I'd get my butt whooped in chess, though, by you two at least.
Yes.
Yep.
But yeah, well, there's content like that coming around. So be on the lookout for that. We are finally back to doing that.
I want to open up with the first topic of the day. I know I'm late to the party. I'm always late to the party.
Oh, he's way late to this
party.
I'm
way late to the party, but I finally got to see Wonder Woman 1984. Saw it on HBO Max, Crafter's account, obviously, for legal reasons. That's a joke. And I watched it with the fam. Thought it would be,
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
I warned him. I warned him, and he didn't listen.
The thing is, I like to form my own opinions rather than just take on somebody else's.
Especially his.
So I watched it. Wasn't too great. No. They made some choices, certainly.
They definitely did decisions.
I'm just going to put a spoiler warning in right now.
That's
just
a good idea.
You care.
Yes.
Wonder Woman 1984 is trash. Spoilers, that's your spoiler.
Okay. First controversial opinion of the day. I really enjoyed that movie.
He will defend it.
I thought it was great.
I don't understand why.
By the way, I want to, before we dive deeper into that, there are 2 things I was going to mention, and I just slipped my brain. One, it took us almost 2 hours to come up with the set that we're in right now.
Don't expose us for that. Listen, we are right now filming on the 2nd story in a massive studio. Don't worry about it.
We're in a kitchen. We put up a green screen over a blank wall.
We tried
and called it good.
Okay, so first, before we got Cam, Kaden came over and we tried to do it in the office. We tried to set it up, everything in the office, and that didn't work. So then we tried moving everything around. That didn't work. So we tried putting it back the way it was. That didn't work either. Yeah. So then we're like, okay, well, the hallway, there's a lot of neutral light, but then we're like, oh, there's not enough.
That one was fun because we would have had to put the camera in the bathroom. So
yeah,
if you want to follow along with our struggles, that was one of them.
Another option that we thought about is doing it in the living room on the couch because there's plenty of space and we could have hung the green screen behind the couch. Mm-hmm. But the reason we didn't is I like having the table here for discussion.
And for epic chess matches.
That's it. I liked having, and the table, this is like this is our kitchen table, like this tiny thing.
Literally, I stole an office chair from one of their other rooms. This is not the chair that's supposed to be in this room.
No, Kaden and I are on the only stools that go for this thing. I'm going to get another stool for when Cam's back, but yeah, we were like, well, we could do it in the living room, but then I was like, yeah, but I don't want to do that. I want the table in the shot and all that, and so needless to say, it didn't work.
This was pretty much our only option.
Yeah, I was like, well, we have space in the kitchen. Like, we can hang the green screen in here, and then we'll be okay.
It's fine. It doesn't look.
Also, I have no clue yet if this video does get posted, which I assume it will.
What do you mean? Why would we record?
Well, that's why I'm getting to. If it does get posted, we have the mic that we're using. Like, you've seen that Kaden and I use different mics. Well, and we need to get another one of those same type of mics so we can each have one. We don't have that yet, they're expensive. So we're using the mic that Kaden used, it's the same kind. It should pick up all of us, I hope.
Cam, if not, just like spam us in the comments with like, can't hear you, your audio sucks.
Like, here's the thing I'm worried about.
Crap out of us as much as you can.
Cam needs to be quieter because he's the one directly in front of it.
Nah.
Yeah, but people want to hear him, not you.
All right, so I'm taking over the podcast.
Welcome back to GNAG, everybody. I'm your host, Kaden, with your co-host, Camden.
I'm going to be honest, I like this set. Although, stop nice. Moving the green screen.
It's fine. They don't care.
Yeah, that's why we're going to get a stools, because it's like the wheels are like on the bottom of the thing. And
anyways, Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Wonder Woman.
So, explain to me how they thought it was a good idea, right? Crafter, you like movies. We all know this. Camden, you sort of think logically about things.
No one's understanding how I think.
Let's talk about this place. So, she wished for Steve Trevor back. Mm-hmm. And he possessed some poor dude's body?
Yeah. Except I want to know what the poor dude thought. Did he just like wake up after like 4 days and was like, this was a fun experience?
Did they
he didn't recognize it. He didn't know.
Yeah, so did he die? Did they trade places and that dude died?
I think his consciousness was just like in a coma. For, like,
probably, like in the back of his mind or something.
But the whole concept about the movie is
rape.
Like, wish for things.
Can I say that on YouTube?
Probably not.
No, you cannot. We're going to censor that with something else.
Hopefully.
But anyway, she has special intimate relations with this dude who isn't Steve Trevor.
Who Steve Trevor consented to.
Yeah. And the implications of that are really, really weird.
And that's not even like the worst thing. That's just one of them.
But I picked up on it immediately. Some other YouTubers have mentioned it too, like in their reviews and stuff. But that is no bueno. That is not a good.
No.
Yeah, not a good look.
It's not a good way to start your movie, anyway.
Not really. No. With me at least, I was like me, I'm a huge movie critic, movie buff, whatever. The movie sucked. I hate.
This is the guy that will defend DC too.
The only one that I thought was worse is Justice League. That is the only one that I think is worse than that. The Joss Whedon, the Joss Whedon one. The Snyder Cut I love, but
yeah, because the Snyder Cut's not canon.
Oh no!
They said it's not.
It's canon on another Earth. You see,
Cam got it.
So everything that DC does is a different Earth. Then
yes,
yeah.
Correct.
Okay. That's literally how DC is decided.
I want to be on the Earth where they make sense. Can we do that?
No.
They don't even make sense on our Earth.
There's an infinite amount of Earths in the multiverse.
I mean, Warner Brothers doesn't even make sense on this Earth.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. It was okay. The very few action scenes that were there were fine. I really, really hated Cheetah in this movie. Right off the gate, they're just like, oh, she can't walk in heels. She's the clumsy, quirky
Literally,
one.
As soon as she tripped in high heels and just mumbled about for a little bit, and Kaden literally verbally said, got it, she's the clumsy, quirky one.
Yeah. And they follow that the whole movie, too.
It was so... and then freaking Pedro Pascal, he tried. He
did
really
good.
He
did good.
My boy Mando, why they gotta do him like that?
He did him dirty. Bro.
I mean, honestly, though, I think he was one of the better parts of the movie. If we're being honest.
But let's talk about his son, right? Because like they don't explain
like why
anything about that subplot.
Yeah, they do.
Not really.
Not like okay. So the point is, he wants to be cool, or he wants to be successful for his son.
He wants
right?
to be a better dad than his dad was.
Yes,
and
right.
So becomes his dad and himself. Yeah,
but that's why he turned back.
No, he doesn't become his dad and himself. He becomes a supervillain wanting to take over the universe.
No, he wanted power for himself so that he could make a better place for his son.
Yeah, okay, but
he did it in a lot of bad ways.
He renounces his wish, and then literally his son just like crawls out of the forest, and he's just. It was
that part was strange, especially if you consider like the lasso. That whole scene with the lasso and the satellite thing, it kind of was confusing to me.
Oh yeah, no, okay. Also,
the particles are just touching, bro. The particles are touching.
No, I was gonna say. Okay, she's flying, but she has to lasso the air to do so.
No, she doesn't.
The first one she does.
No,
yeah.
she lassoed the lightning bolt and she swung from that, but then she just like was flying and then she just kind of like stood up in the air, swung her lasso onto nothing, pulled and just started flying more.
The point of that was she wasn't like.
No, I can tell you what the point of it was. It was a cool shot for the trailer, swinging on lightning was cool for the trailer, and they had to justify it.
What she was doing with that one scene is she took the lasso, she spun it around to create the air pressure, and pulled the air pressure.
That's so dumb.
Her. So that
it sounds to me like they just didn't have a clear direction.
The entire dialogue with that point is Steve talking about how you have to ride the wind.
Also, can we talk about how Steve literally like could fly a plane, even though like the last one he did
from the 40s? Yeah,
I'm sure planes are all the same.
The one thing it did really well, in my opinion, was make me want to watch the first one. So it did a great job.
It made me want to watch every other DC thing.
No, don't say that. That's too much of a commitment. You will not catch me watching
Suicide Squad.
What's wrong with Shazam?
I haven't even seen Shazam.
Dude, that one's like the best one.
And on the next
on my
podcast.
list. I don't even think is Shazam on HBO Max.
Yeah, they're all on there.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, it is. And if not, you can borrow mine.
You haven't seen Birds of Prey either, though, right?
That one was surprisingly good. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't watch it, and then they decided like, oh crap, this movie is not doing that well. Let's put Harley Quinn in the title.
Harley Quinn in the
emancipation of
I don't know
fabulous Harley Quinn.
I don't know if that helped with
like
or not, but
movies and all that. I've been like rewatching TV shows. I'm
Ben 10.
Yes,
I hate you.
Exposed. Ben 10 talk.
No, I started watching Heroes. For those who have ever heard of that show, it's like a show that came out in like the 2000s.
Yes, I watched a little bit of that.
We literally just talked about it. You're like,
no,
this is a crafter. I don't want to talk about that.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know what that was either. I know what Heroes is. I don't remember. I was maybe tuning you out and not listening.
You can borrow.
To you.
That happens.
So you can get. You can watch it on Peacock. You can get a free account. You'll just have ads.
I'm not doing it.
No,
I'm not.
Well, then you can borrow my season 1 DVD set because it's the first season. The first season is awesome.
See, I don't remember if I stopped after the first season or if I watched all of it.
What do you remember?
I know that it at some point gets really weird. Like it totally flips on its head, but I'm not sure if that's like
no. That's Lost. You're thinking of Lost.
Don't even talk about Lost.
Okay, so like, do you remember the main plot of season 1?
No, it's been so long since I've seen that show.
All right, dude, you need to rewatch it. It's so good.
Is that the show where like the people don't have belly buttons?
No, you're talking.
I'm sorry. What?
He's referencing V. If you're not sure what that is, it was V. It was the show that aired on like ABC.
Or something like that.
But the thing was like there was this alien invasion and the aliens looked like humans, but they didn't have belly buttons.
No, okay.
And they made that very clear in all of the art.
Wait. Was that V or was that Kyle XY? Kyle XY?
I don't know. Okay.
I don't know.
Here's the thing.
Isn't that Kyle XY?
Here's the thing. Heroes is a show about
heroes.
It's these people that randomly just start realizing they have superpowers. Like you have one guy who thinks he can fly, and his brother can also fly. Then you got a guy who can paint the future. You got a girl who literally can just heal from any sort of fatal injury.
Yes.
You have an Asian guy who is the best character on the show. He's a time traveler and can warp time and space. He can teleport, stop, and reverse time.
How's him being Asian?
I was going to mention
because
one person.
He's the Japanese guy. Like, everybody knows him. Hiro Nakamura. He's awesome. Who else is there? There's
like, one character.
You're just like, she can heal. He paints the future.
This
He's
Asian guy.
Asian, and he has
whatever. Then there's a guy who can like phase through things. Like a woman with a split personality, and the split personality literally cuts people in half or something like that.
This podcast is getting canceled so quickly.
What do you mean?
I know you've missed a couple episodes, but
he hasn't watched any of them. What are you talking about?
Nope.
Dang, that's disrespectful.
Literally, your brother, my best friend, and he has not watched a single episode.
I was on one though.
Yeah, but that's like
we got canceled. We got canceled before we even started.
Yeah, honestly.
We got canceled when we were talking about the sloppy tabletop-y. Like,
yeah.
That's when we
you
got
remember
canceled.
that.
I remember that, but why would you talk about it on a podcast?
Because he started it.
Yeah, that was Cam.
No. We talked about it in secret. You brought it up.
Oh, I absolutely did. Because it was
like
definitely worth bringing up.
I'm now viewing all of our previous conversations
but notice,
and seeing which ones you brought to light.
Notice, though.
A lot of them.
Now, we're doing tabletop games right here. So I'm not saying that we have a title.
Next week.
I'm not saying that it's going to be titled that.
I think if we ever do like some kind of live stream on YouTube, we'll do the same thing. Like just sit here. And
that sounds like we would actually get canceled because we have to be more careful than we're being now.
We're not very good at
do a whole
being
TikTok live stream in this same setup or something.
I don't care about controversial opinions, but like we'll get demonetized instantly.
We'll get banned.
Straight
up banned.
It doesn't matter if we get demonetized. We're not getting paid for these.
Yet.
You guys are getting paid.
Yet.
See, the thing is, the whole point's not to get paid. The whole point is to roast Crafter, where a place where many people will help me roast Crafter.
In public light.
I think we keep forgetting that the mic is over here because we keep like looking away, and I don't know how much it's going to pick up. I really hope it's going to pick us all up.
I'm looking at the camera. I got the perfect setup. I can just...
I kind of look at the camera, look at Kaden, look at you. I look at the screen. I'm looking at a little bit of everything.
I'm pretty sure it'll pick us up.
What could possibly go wrong?
We'll be fine.
Well, you're quieter though, so you're the one I'm worried about. Cam's right in front, so that's fine. I'm loud, so that's fine.
It'll be fine.
I like how we keep referencing issues that we're currently having with the podcast when all of them are going to be solved by the time they actually
theoretically,
watch it.
I literally recorded a whole episode with some people, and it didn't get air because the mic
like user error.
No, it was technical issues
that you caused.
No, one of them had slow internet, so everything was laggy. Mic issues on my end.
I got cricket internet. I don't know what.
You got cricket.
You got cricket.
Yo. No shade to cricket. Just you suck.
What about
there's a lot of shade.
What about
to
Ryan Reynolds Mint Mobile?
That one, at least they got Ryan Reynolds. I mean, that's a selling point all in themselves. Cricket's just annoying.
Why does a celebrity invest in a phone company?
Didn't he buy it?
He did.
Yeah.
But why though?
I don't know. Why did Hugh Jackman made a wine company?
You can just do whatever you want to be perfect.
Also, I bet you he uses Verizon or AT&T.
Imagine owning a company for wireless and you don't even use
it. When you own Apple, but all you use are Android.
That's disrespectful. I'm kind of down with that. Didn't Mark Zuckerberg do something like that? He wouldn't let any of his kids use Facebook?
I mean,
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure that's a thing.
But I would understand that because kids aren't getting a Facebook account until they're old enough to make their own decisions.
So, Kaden, let's talk about you for a minute here.
Okay.
What have you been up to since the last episode?
Well, basically moving all of my stuff, piling it up in my little blue Jeep, and driving all the way up from Florida. I literally stuffed to the brim. Cam can testify. It literally, you couldn't.
Okay.
I could barely sit in it to drive.
This is undermining it, though. This man had a foolproof strategy. He taped off a section of his room in the shape of what the car cab would be.
It is true.
And fit everything in that space perfectly before he then took that piece by piece
and put it
in the actual vehicle, and it worked perfectly.
Hey, if you got a plan and it works,
It was genius.
So basically that, and then moving in and setting up all my stuff.
Their new place looks pretty cool. It's very blue on the inside.
Yeah, there's lots of repairs that need done. So we've been slowly getting it to a livable state. But that's about it.
You walk in and you're like, all right, this is my Skyrim statue of the Daedric princess
and then,
of spiders.
Literally, I went to Tennessee last weekend.
2 weeks, I think.
2 weeks. No. Well,
he went to Tennessee a little while ago.
It's Wednesday. Okay, so it's Wednesday now.
Irrelevant.
Yeah, it was not this previous weekend. It was the weekend before. I went to Tennessee. Last second, it was like a men's conference or whatever. Leave me out of that, all right?
Tell your story.
And it was a lot of fun. I ended up staying a day later. I found Kaden a lot of Halo merchandise. I found a statue at Best Buy along with the Wrangler Nerf gun, and then I found the original Halo 1 game, the Halo 2 collector's or limited edition collector's steel book thing with the game and all the stuff inside, with an unused Xbox Live code from when that game came out. For the original Xbox. We have no idea if it still works, but
of course it doesn't work.
Live is off for the original
I meant
Xbox.
if the code would have, if it had been used or not.
The number's not even scratched.
Do you think if you put it into the 1, do you think that would still work?
Yes.
Using old chain codes?
I think the backwards compatibility.
That would be awesome.
And that, what else did I find? I found the Halos 2 and 3 game guidebooks, and then a visual guidebook or something like that. A visual, a picture book.
Just a bunch of Halo stuff to feed.
So now pretty much, because I went to McKay's and found it, and then pretty much anytime I go anywhere and I see something Halo related I think he doesn't have, I just text him a picture.
We have a group chat, and literally I was off doing school or something one day, and they're just constantly chatting back and forth you want this Halo thing? Yes. What about this one? No, I already have that one. How about this one?
So then I just started texting him regularly, when I went to Best Buy. But yeah, the Tennessee trip was a lot of fun. Did a lot, learned a lot. It was just an overall cool trip. I want to go back sometime soon.
Good experience.
What else have I done since then?
He's going to Tennessee. I'm dealing with carpenter bees,
and I'm vibing.
We've got more repairs done on our house. I have a door on my bedroom. I haven't had that since I moved in. What else has been going on?
Imagine having a house that has to have repairs on it. Couldn't be me.
Get out of here.
All right, Cam, what have you been up to?
Not a whole lot. I got a job at Walmart. That was fun. I literally get to stock shelves on a daily basis.
Shout out to Walmart.
Yeah,
feeding us.
We've all worked there.
Paying for my college.
We've all worked at Walmart.
But other than that, yeah, I've just been kind of chilling, playing some video games.
Playing some video games.
I know.
Understatement of the century.
Breakthrough discoveries here, but I do play video games.
How many video games?
How many video games? Well, technically it's been 5 games, but I played different parts.
What's your streak? How long have you played a single game?
Okay, so me and my friend, I won't say her name. I don't think she wants me to.
That's not even her name
anymore.
It's
not her name. She changed the gamer tag.
Basically, I had... Okay.
I'm going to call her Derp.
Yeah, we'll say Derp.
Derp.
Okay. My friend...
Derp.
I have this thing where I'm really bad at sleeping, just in general.
He might have a serious issue with this. We're not sure.
Yeah, I might have sleep apnea. Anyways, so I took a nap from I was in school. I took a nap at 2, wanting to take an hour nap. I woke up at 7, right? And I was not physically able to go back to sleep. So me and my friend online stayed up the entire time playing Overwatch, Halo 5, and I think Fortnite, and some Injustice 2.
What is that combo?
How do you progress? Okay, we'll all go from Halo to maybe Roblox or Trivial Pursuit.
I feel like that's stranger.
That's worse. Yeah, I wouldn't have brought that. That's worse.
You progress that far when you play for 16 hours straight online. That's how you progress that far. So that's our current record. We're thinking
Imagine playing games for 16 hours straight and still taking fat L.
Okay, bro.
It'll be fun someday, when we actually get a gaming following. We'll set up in the office 3 different TVs and Xboxes, and then we'll just do one big 24
LAN party.
A 24-hour LAN party.
That would.
We need to do a 24-hour live stream where the chat decides what games we play.
Yeah, and we'll do some Jackbox and get the fans involved because the fans can play that.
That would be cool.
That'd be
we can play Kahoots.
Yes. We'll just spend all our time on a Roblox tycoon.
I'm down. I'm down. I see you're a man of culture.
You know what game I want to play with you guys soon? It's another board game type thing. It's I want to play Mario Party.
Oh, that would be fun.
You don't want these hands in Mario Party.
Have you played the new one, the Switch one?
My mini game plays are off the charts.
Have you played the Switch version?
I have. I'm not a huge fan of the Switch version.
No, my favorite is Mario Party 7, the last one they did. Or was it?
Wii.
Yeah, no.
I think it was 8.
8. Mario Party 8?
No, I'm talking about the last one they did for the GameCube, Mario Party 7.
The GameCube.
I don't know if I've played that
one.
Oh,
dude, Mario Party 7 is like the best one.
Okay, while we're here, do you remember that game we used to play on the Wii? Because the Wii was also a GameCube. It was a fantasy game.
Yeah.
Do you know what the title of it is? Because I'm going to ask them if you don't.
No.
What?
We played this fantasy game. It was technically for the GameCube. I'm fine. But it was like, there were elves, dwarves, and humans normally, and there was an overview for the game. Like it was top down.
It played in a similar style to like Marvel's Ultimate Alliance.
Yeah.
Like the zoomed out top down view.
That sounds familiar, but I can't.
It was like an RPG kind of game.
It was cool.
And it was so
on like a GameCube.
It was so
I'm
good.
gonna dig through like the old games and see if I can find it because I'm pretty sure you still have it.
I don't know.
One of my favorite GameCube games. Like honestly, GameCube is my favorite console that ever. Like all my favorite games came.
I have
a lot of my favorite games
about GameCube.
Well, the game that I also want to play with you guys is called Lights, Camera, Pants. It's a
I know all about Lights, Camera, Pants.
SpongeBob
Big
Lights,
bad.
Camera, Pants. I have it still. Amazing. I have a Wii, so we can play that like any of these.
I'm down. I'm so down.
We're gonna do a live stream. We're gonna do some live streams for this.
I never had a GameCube growing up, but I did
the Wii.
go to not the Wii. I was gonna say, they had a GameCube at the church that we went to growing up, where if you showed up early before church started, you could play the GameCube. And I'm pretty sure like the only game they had for this was like Madagascar.
Yeah.
Madagascar, and there was like always a line, like a whole line.
So many people.
No, they had Mario Kart Double Dash, which I also love.
They did have Mario Kart.
Double Dash was awesome. I like that one the best. See, like the GameCube versions of a lot of these things. Like I like the GameCube Mario parties.
All I was saying is that Madagascar has no right to be that difficult. I don't know why.
Also, the freaking mini golf was awesome for it.
Yeah,
Did you guys ever play the Monsters Incorporated or Monsters Inc. Dodgeball?
Monsters Incorporated. That's the formal version. It's Monsters Inc., but you have to wear a tie.
But there was a there was a dodgeball game for that. That one was also fun. The Jimmy Neutron game, the Attack of the Squanchies was hard. Not Squanchies.
You remember that playground
I was
game?
just about to bring that up.
Dodgeball?
The dodgeball thing. There was a playground game for the Wii we had, and there was so many just weird sports. Like
we're literally gonna have the next time we all hang out. We are literally just gonna do nothing but play Wii games.
The Wii had so many. I don't know how developers made games for the Wii.
How did they make Call of Duty for the Wii?
Wacky World of Sports? What's up with that?
No. How did
We're just going to ignore extreme ironing?
I've never seen how Call of Duty is played on the Wii, but I want to know.
I don't want to see how Call of Duty is played on the Wii.
I don't either, to be perfectly honest.
I missed that. Like, the Wii and the GameCube were awesome. Those were my two of my favorites.
One thing that I always like to talk about when we bring up the Wii is how they really thought Wii Fit was going to be a thing. We got the board and we had our little straps on, and it's like, step on, and then we get on the board. It's like, wow, you're obese. And then your me just goes from a little thing.
It's like, yeah, that'll get people excited about our fitness program.
Makes me feel great.
Like, in terms of those types
also,
of games.
explain to me, real quick, how this is fit.
Dodging soccer balls.
So, you guys were very much Guitar Hero people.
Oh, yeah.
For me, I was and I still am, I'm a Just Dance person. I gave that my all.
That is facts.
I threw my whole body into Just Dance. I loved it. I never lost.
Don't worry, it's worse than it sounds.
I never lost to Just Dance. I still have never lost to Just Dance.
We'll probably do that on the stream, too.
I might sit that one out. I'm gonna be busy that day.
You will not sit that one
You're
out.
gonna do CeeLo Green's for your old favorite, CeeLo Green's Forget You.
Yeah.
All right, bet you're on.
We're gonna
play that for sure.
Wait.
All it takes is a challenge. Quit exposing my competitiveness.
So this is a fun story. This man is the most competitive man I've ever met in my entire life.
I already know that.
Right. But I've been manipulating that for the past 3 days to where we'll be doing just random things. Like yesterday we were playing Halo 5 and we were just kind of chilling, kind of winning, but it was, whatever. And I was like, 4 kills in, I was like, all right, Kaden, I challenge you to get more kills than me this game. And he tried, and we ended up tying, but he got the better stats overall.
So, and then for me, and it's one of my favorite memories of where I knew what his trigger was.
Oh God!
We went to our local candy store or whatever, and we were just walking through. I found, everybody knows the Bean Boozled thing, where you get the random flavor.
Yeah.
Well, they had a small box, but instead of that, it was spice, like 5 different levels of spice. Like sriracha, it was sriracha.
We're not talking like thyme, paprika.
No, it was sriracha, jalapeno. I can't remember.
Ghost, oregano.
No, it was like there was a there was a third. There was a third and a fourth one, but then the last one was the Carolina Reaper, which is one of the hottest peppers.
Mm-hmm.
And what they did is they basically just dripped these things in the oil, so it's like and I've had the Reaper before, and it's on par with it.
I was perfectly fine just letting it slide. We didn't.
What happened was you were gonna do it. Then Cam said he didn't want to do it.
He wasn't gonna do it. We were walking through the candy store and you saw it.
Oh, that's cool.
And we were like, oh, that's kind of neat.
No,
and I was like, be gone, Satan.
No,
and then Dakota was like,
no. Kaden said he would do it, but then you said out and you're like, oh, okay, well, never mind then. Well, then I was like, So then I said, I'm going to get it anyway. I know my buddy Andrew will do it. He can handle spice.
And he looked dead at Kaden when he said it too.
Kaden just did this. He was like, okay, let's go right now.
It was pretty close.
The people in the candy store were like, oh my
God. They were. He got all up into it. And then like we got their brother-in-law to do it with us. He still didn't do it.
No.
Cam still didn't do it.
But fun fact, my dad is still pissed off to this day because we drank like the whole gallon of milk.
Downed our milk.
Yeah.
None of them lived at the house.
So their sister, the brother-in-law's wife.
That was
sister. Yep, that's our sister.
Yeah. That's clarifying. I don't know how many sisters you have, but basically she was she was standing around with the gallon of milk and some crackers.
Yeah, gallon of milk, crackers.
Gallon of milk, crackers. She was just standing there, like, constantly filling up our cups and everything. And I got the jalapeno for the first one, and that one... So all the other ones are slow burns. Like, it progressively gets hotter. That one is, like, instant pain.
See,
like, it was level 2, and it felt like it should have been level 4.
I've got a chip on my shoulder about this, because the concept was fine, but at least for the regular Bean Boozled game, it's like, this is a nasty tasting jelly bean, right? With spices, it doesn't... I'm still eating a jelly bean. Like, a hot jelly bean? Now I'm just confused and upset. It would be, if it was like, I don't know, chips or chicken wings or something, maybe, but...
That's what they need. They need a Bean Boozled where it's just normal meals. There's no bad
That's not a Bean Boozled, that's just hot wings!
No, it's literally just, you take a bean and it's like, this is either wings or eggs and bacon. I don't know. That is something I would buy.
I get what you mean. I was like, just hot Bean Boozled, but food that's just chicken wings.
I thought he was just talking about like a plate of chicken wings.
That's what I thought.
This is Bean Boozled. This is just like Russian roulette with other foods. Why is it Bean Boozled?
But yeah, and I got the Reaper. Like there were only like 2 of them, and I got the Reaper on my second bean. That was awful.
Yeah, and then he's all like, I got the Reaper. You have to just take a Reaper now. I'm like, no.
Yeah, he threw away the entire counter for like.
Mason got one a little bit later. He got the last one, I think.
It was fun. I don't know how you win that game.
It was a spicy mushroom.
I don't know how
that sums up your personality just about perfect, I'd say.
Wait, what?
He said, I don't know how you win that game, but I won.
Yeah.
I think Mason won. Let's be real.
I think you all were losers. I think all of you lost.
I think you didn't participate, so you're the loser.
Yeah.
I didn't participate intentionally.
Nope, they agree. Cam's the loser.
They
Put the
probably will.
Put the comments that Cam's the loser.
Who actually lost? It's Camden. But,
Yeah.
You know,
It'd be like that sometimes.
So, like...
Really do.
Okay, so... I have no idea. What time did we start?
Who knows?
Last time I checked, it was about an hour ago. We were a few minutes in.
An hour.
No, we haven't.
It's been at least 45 minutes. At least.
I thought we started at like 3:20.
About.
That's
over. That's over 45 minutes. Just we gotta. We used to set a time. I used to set a timer, and I
see the clock.
Well, I used to set a timer, and I forgot to do that because we spent so long setting up everything. But at least we know for the future, it should take us 5 minutes to set up.
Ask me how many times I had to fix this green screen corner.
Because that's where the doorway is. We have to walk through it over and over because I was like, I need my laptap charger.
Because
I need the mic. I need
in the middle of a kitchen.
If you get it right, I will cash app you $2 whole.
Whoa,
hey,
big spender.
Should I talk about our Cash App story, like our infamous Cash App story?
I mean, you might as well.
So, this story always cracks me up when I think about it, and I was thinking about it the other day too. When, funny enough, you had to Cash App me money for the Halo stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't remember how many years ago it was. Whenever we were playing Apex Legends, when that was big, or like when it first started getting big.
That was big.
When it started getting. Well, anyways, we used to play it a lot, squads of 3 and everything. Well, we ended up, we were playing for a while, and, a few weeks in, well, what happened is Cam and I died immediately. Like, we got knocked, and then Kaden ended up killing 2 different teams and reviving both of us before...
It was
smug.
No,
smile.
It was okay. So that did happen, just like that, right? But I was like, "I'm gonna clutch this. I'm gonna clutch this. I got this. I got this." And they're like, "No way. There's no way." And I clutch it, and so I'm like, "Thank you very much. I take all forms of credit card, Cash App, PayPal."
And then I, being the smart aleck I am, I pulled out my phone, and they hear me just laughing my butt off in the background. And they're like, what is going on? And I was like, Kaden, just check your phone. And then everything went dead quiet in our party chat, and then he just starts bursting out laughing. And it says, and it was just, Dakota sent you $1. And then
it wasn't even $1. It was $1.62 or something like that.
No, it was
like,
just
a very precise amount.
It was just a straight $1. And then I think it said, what did I put as the message or something?
For saving our
for clutching it or something.
Clutching it up.
And then that became a thing that we did for
briefly.
For a while.
Your boy ain't got that much cash though.
It was like we would just be sending dollars back and forth anytime like a super and then a couple weeks ago or a couple months ago I did this
technical question. If you have a game, if you're playing a game, right, and you get somebody to pay you, like in this case, like in Apex case, if you get somebody to pay you for clutching, are you a professional gamer? You got paid to game. Does that make you a professional gamer?
No,
that's our technical.
And hey, we did participate in a Halo tournament once. Sure, we got clapped immediately, but we did participate once.
Don't expose us like that.
I forgot
he
to
got
text.
A chair.
I forgot to text Hunter and Ian that we were filming, and Ian just got home, and I just peeked in through the back door, and I was like, there's a green screen thing right here. Go around the house.
We might cut that part out. Anyway,
this is why we can't.
Oh no, it'll stay in.
No, we're gonna cut that part out.
We're not gonna cut that part out.
It's probably not gonna cut that out.
No, you're not a professional Halo player.
No, I didn't say Halo. I said Apex. If you get someone to pay you for playing a game, are you professional?
I think so.
Does that mean the people that teach the games are professional players? Like, you know how when Fortnite was just being like really, really popular for streaming, how people would hire professional coaches to teach them how to play Fortnite?
I remember that briefly.
I don't remember that at all.
Players?
I started playing Fortnite again a few months ago. I stopped again, but that and Apex, I actually enjoy them. I enjoy them again.
Apex was always good, I feel
like. I do want to play Apex with you guys again soon.
I'm not going to
save it for the stream.
I might play Apex on stream, but
So
I'm a super sweat at Halo, and I'm not as sweaty as some of these Apex kids.
All right.
bro.
Can you guys convince them to play Overwatch with me? Just like one time? That would be really fun.
Nope.
I think that would be very fun.
Nope.
yeah,
Nothing
yeah,
against Overwatch,
Kaden.
I just-
yeah,
Nope.
You know, I can see the camera.
No, you can't.
But yeah,
Maybe. Well,
no, there's
most
no
likely
shot.
not doing that. But
Yeah.
But if we do 24 hours, we're going to need to spice it up a little bit every now
We
and then.
will. So I think because
Chubby Bunny Challenge?
Oh, God.
Chubby Bunny
How would that fit into the
Here's the
dating
thing.
stream?
We will sometime soon, I believe, like on a weekend or something when we just don't have anything to do for a Friday or Saturday.
Bold of you to assume.
Old.
Go ahead, finish your thought.
We will. I think we should do at least like a 12-hour stream and then just see how that goes, like a Saturday, or we could do a 24-hour stream and see how that goes. And basically, we'll do a bunch of different stuff. We'll do some gaming. We can do different things on the stream.
Yes.
But I do want to. We do want to do some gaming stuff. Again, we could literally just make a whole series where we just sit in this same spot and play a board game, and we can split that into.
We're not calling it sloppy tabletop.
I
That's
think we
not
should.
a thing.
But
Don't make that a thing.
we definitely will start that series soon. And how I imagine that would work is it would basically be the same setup with, like obviously the game in front of us. I might get a second perspective to look at the game board from above.
Quit doing SOS and Morse code. I see
don't know.
you.
I think the first game we'll try out is something smaller like Code, or if it's like going to be a really long game like Risk, we can just film the whole thing and
Risk
just film
would
it in
be
parts.
incredibly amusing. I feel like
Right?
we could do Risk for a long time or a very short time, depending on the placement of the units.
I don't know. We'll figure something out. It'll probably be a live stream thing that we'll do.
1v1 we connect
the
4,
weekends.
bro. You
Oh,
won't.
I'm down. I'm down.
Yeah.
That the games we choose to be competitive at completely elude me.
I
Sometimes.
thought you were doing the credit card trend. That one.
We're like Call of Duty. Nah, that's kind of lame. Fortnite, no. Halo
Connect
5, that's definitely for sure.
Yeah.
Clue.
Listen, I
sometimes.
acknowledge that Halo 5 is a dying game. Or
Dying?
Dying, it's dead.
But not to me, okay?
No, not to
It's
us.
alive
And
in our
also,
hearts.
Halo Infinite, free to play. Everyone's going to be on that boat.
Oh, so many kids to crush.
Everybody's going to be on that boat in 5 years.
Pause! What did he say?
Don't worry about it. We just brush past these things. We don't
know.
Shout out to my boy, Berlise.
So, do we want? And
Yes.
all right, Cam said it. TikTok of the week.
Yeah, we can do TikTok of the week.
So now, well, the cool thing is we got a green screen. We can literally put it on. We can react live. So I've already.
Let's set some ground rules. No short jokes. No coconut malls. No Rick rolls.
Well, that's all of my TikTok.
And no what you know about roll. No, we're not doing this.
Literally, it's been a running joke in our family for like, I don't know, 10 years about me being the tall one, even though I'm the youngest. So every time I can, I just send him TikToks being like, your friend sent you this to tell you you're short. And we just move on.
It's all for real. I'm telling you just how I feel.
You flipping.
Oh, I absolutely
this
would.
does seem to be your brand. though.
R.I.P. my kneecap.
R.I.P. my kneecap. Hey.
R.I.P. my knee. For those, most people know me know that I have I have knee
An
problems.
elderly woman.
Literally, I had to have knee surgery along here. Like, so apparently, I guess if it goes off
Hang on,
how
hang on.
much.
He needed it. Anyway, continue.
So yeah, I'm clearly the most attractive person based on that.
Whoa. Welcome back to Factor Cap, where we see if it's real or bullcrap.
So there's either two things that are going to happen here. That's going to appear on the green screen, or we'll
It's
just
not.
intercut it and then we'll react right after. Because what we did before is like we would.
They don't care. Anyway.
All right. So yeah, guys, we're gonna end it here in a second. So let us know. What do you think of the new setup?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of Cam being here? Do you think that dynamic works? Do you want to see him back? Let us know.
I want to imagine these comments. Like, who's this dude in the
Who's
orange?
this random kid that thinks he's supposed to be here?
Also, so this height difference does not show anything. I'm going to show just one thing real quick. This is me. That looks even funnier from this angle.
He purposely put me in a smaller chair.
Oh, yeah. Here's the thing. I am 4 years older than him.
Mm-hmm.
He has been taller than me since I was in 9th grade and he was in 5th grade.
Tall guy.
Kaden and I, there's not as much of a height difference, which works. There's not that big of a difference in height between us.
What?
You're still taller, but I'm not that much shorter.
Knock it off. No.
Anyways, so yeah, if you want Cam back, let us know. We, again, gaming content, both board games and other stuff, coming in berries.
Can I just say real quick, I think it's incredibly amusing that we had one topic this entire podcast.
That's the way.
You haven't seen our podcast. This is what goes on. We don't have topics.
We start with the formal, our first topic for today, and then we just...
We really just kind of, I mean, pretty much. This is an any
Also,
talk about anything podcast.
At this point, it's pretty much a segment where we talk about how we set up the podcast this week.
Look, the evolution.
We've done that.
You got to watch the
We've done
evolution
that for like all the episodes for some reason.
Anyways,
We're all whack.
gaming content coming soon. Hopefully we'll be back to our regular schedule now that we've got
Probably.
Now that we figured all this out, we know we have our set, and everything.
Our set that has to be moved every day. Because, again, we're in the kitchen.
Don't expose us. But yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll be all good. We're coming back regular scheduled. Like I said, new potential podcast coming up soon. Keep your eyes out for that. Go follow. We're not going to have the outline around us anymore.
I don't know what that means.
Links are in the description. All of our socials. Check it out. We don't really post. I definitely don't post all that much.
I don't do anything.
If you want to send me a DM, feel free.
Send
My
it.
social probably won't even be. Just kidding. I don't
Yours
use
probably won't.
anything.
Social, yeah.
Yours probably won't. But
Social in the description.
so yeah, guys, go follow us on socials. Any other final words?
Please give us something to talk about next time.
I don't know what you're talking about. We have formal topics down, nailed it.
We always have. We never run out of
This
stuff.
podcast would
story.
fail a high school public speaking class.
It's not meant to be.
It's not meant to be Camden. Okay, here's the thing. Camden remembers the podcast as in before we started switching to video and Kaden and I became permanent ghosts. Because before, in like the days of Anchor, we used to only post once, or like we would
Once
post
every Friday was the goal, but we never hit that goal.
Well, what do you mean we? You weren't like I had guests every week.
We can't stay on topic, so we just flow.
So yeah, we
Moral of the
stopped.
story: Wonder Woman, not that great. Let us
Yeah.
know what you thought. If you disagree with us, agree with us. I'm right, but you can still disagree.
I am also right.
They're both
High five to
wrong,
right.
actually.
Heyo.
I like
Screw
slow-burn
you.
movies. It doesn't have to be all action all the time.
No,
Camden, I love
but they should
non-action
also
movies,
develop
but
the characters.
yeah, they also shouldn't. Word I can't say on YouTube, other people while another person is inhabiting their mental state.
And at that note,
We'll see you guys later. I really hope you guys tell people about the podcast. Yeah, guys, we'll see you later. Bye.
See ya.